Ring 4 just officially wrapped up. I'm going to give my post-fight reactions to all of the fights. And tomorrow we're going to be doing a full breakdown from the first prelim of the night all the way to the main event. Now, I'm just going to break down the main card really quick. Um, let's start with Abdullah Mesa Sam Noakes. Um, Great fight. Amazing fight. Probably fight of the night. Both guys showed heart. Both guys showed grit. Abdullah Mason showed that he can take a punch. He could take a lot of them because he was getting touched up. Um, he looks fantastic. Only thing I have to say about him, he has to sharpen up his defense a little bit more. He kind of gets caught in places that he shouldn't be getting caught at. But I mean, he's only 21. It'll just come with time, developing. I think it's go time for him. I think he's ready for the mall. Floyd Schofield, the winner of Andy Cruz and Murtala, Shakur Stevenson. I don't know what's going on with Tank. He's probably retired. He's probably done. But yeah, I mean, great stuff from Abdullah Mason, man. A star in the making for sure. Actually, a star was born tonight with that performance. Just shows so many layers to his game, man. He's gonna be brilliant. He's gonna be brilliant. He has the heart for it. As far as Sam Noakes is good, even better than I thought. I knew he was good, and I had him higher than most people did, just because they weren't really that educated on him. But I watched a lot of film on him, and I knew he was good coming into this fight. But I think he just showed he has a warrior heart, and he's gonna be a tough guy to beat in this division, man. Um, for Abdullah, next for Abdullah, I want to see him fight the winner of Andy Cruz and Muratalla. And for Sam Noakes, I would love to see him fight Floyd Schofield. I think a Floyd Schofield was in line for a title, but I mean, with his, he was supposed to fight Jojo Diaz, hurt his hand. He's probably gonna be out for some time. So I think if he comes back and does better than Abdullah did against somebody like a Sam Noakes, I think that just is a big statement and only propels him further. So yeah, next fight got Bam Rodriguez versus Puma Martinez. Man, Bam just won every round, knocked him out nasty, slip left hand right on the chin, put him out. Beautiful performance from Bam. He really just showed the levels. It's gonna be hard to beat that dude. I mean, I think the only way he ends up losing if he moves up to fight like Inoue or Nakatani. And even then, I would still favor him to win those matchups. Well, I don't know. Damn. We just got to see, man. I don't know who wins between him and Nakatani or between him and Inoue. We just gotta find out. But I mean, fantastic stuff from Bam, man. He showed many layers to his game: the inside work, the outside work, the mid range, the uh the pivots and everything. Um, just beautiful work. Great punch selection, great punch variety, great punch placement, great fight IQ, great distance management, great defensive awareness. Just all around a fantastic fighter. I think he's one of the best fighters in the world, and he definitely showed it tonight. Next, Devin Haney versus Brian Norman. Now, I switched my prediction last minute. I was flip flopping leading up to the fight, and I settled on Brian Norman just because of I didn't know how Haney was punching. First of all, which he definitely showed me that he could punch, and I didn't know if he patched up those defensive holes that he had in terms of the dropping the right hand when he jabs and the constantly dipping to the right. And tonight he showed he's fixed all those. I think he's been punching ever since he moved to 140. I just wasn't sure if he was gonna be able to commit on the shots when fighting a power puncher like Brian Norman. And the first 5 rounds he did, he hurt Brian Norman bad. He could have stopped him. But I want to say this: Bill Haney, I know that's his father. He needs to get out of the corner. He's holding Devin back, and it's very, very apparent. We seen it in the Regis fight. He could have stopped Regis. Bill told him just chill, coast, don't get caught. When he could have easily knocked out Regis. Um, in the Jose Ramirez fight, he could have knocked out Jose Ramirez. I think I have a short talking about how he could have knocked out Jose Ramirez. He showed in every time he got his hands go, he was catching Jose Ramirez clean, buckled him a few times in that fight. He could have beat him there, but Bill told him stay away, don't get hit. So and then tonight against Brian Norman, first 5 rounds he came out looking like Debo Devin Haney, Debo Dev for real. Um, Great punch selection, great punch placement, great timing, amazing speed, great power. Um, hurt Brian Norman with a left hook. I think even before he hurt him with the left hook that led to the right hand that dropped him. He hurt him a little bit before, I think, with a left hook, and then he hit him again with the left hook, hurt him, made his legs buckle, and then came back with the left hook that was partly blocked, and then the right hand that hit him right on the chin, dropped him. He could have easily stopped, but he almost stopped him in the second round. He was throwing flurry punches. I thought he was gonna stop him, but he could have easily stopped Brian Norman. It could have been easy. He could have stopped him in 3-4 rounds. If he would have kept his foot on the gas, I think he would have stopped him no later than like the eighth round. Um, Brian Norman was very disappointing, and the fact that he kept his head on the line. He looked like he didn't really know what to do with Devin Haney. He couldn't really get his offense started. Devin Haney's footwork was giving him problems. And when Devin Haney in the second half of the fight just started to kind of use a lot of movement, it was kind of just falling in. Brian Norman was kind of falling into the clinch. He wasn't taking advantage of Devin Haney on the inside like he could have. And the only thing is, what disappointed me about Devin Haney, first 5 rounds, like I said, amazing performance. Second half of the fight looked terrible. Not that he looked terrible, it's just he could have very easily capitalized and very easily finished Brian Norman, very easily. But, you know, it's just, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, Bill's holding the back. If he goes like with Shane Mosley or somebody like he was training with before, and just Bill takes a step. I'm not saying get rid of Bill. I'm saying Bill just take a step back, and you need a new voice in the corner. You need a new trainer. I think Bill needs to take a back seat. I think he's done everything he can, but I mean, with Devin running around like that, man, it's only a matter of time, bro. He got it. He can't be doing. He almost dropped the fight. Like, if he wasn't so dominant in the first 5 rounds, he would have dropped the fight. I had a 7-5 for Devin with a knockdown, and I think that's because he pulled out I want to say the 11th and 12th rounds. I had it almost a draw up until then, and then he pulled. I think I did have a draw. I think he put on 11 and 12th rounds, to get the win again very easily. But I think it could have been way easier, and I think he could have stopped him. And I would like to see more from Devin Haney. I do like the fact that, again, he's keeping that right hand up when he jabs. He's not constantly dipping to his right. And in the clinch, he's showing that in the beginning of the fight, he was kind of hip tossing Brian Norman and turning him around every time that Brian Norman would fall into the clinch on the ropes, just to kind of show that he's stronger. He has some good inside work and clinch work. Inside the clinch, he was punching good. He would kind of break and catch Brian Norman with a couple shots, and it was beautiful work from Devin Haney early on. But then they just started running around the ring. It was really disappointing, man. Because that fight could have been fantastic. Devin Haney could have put on a masterclass. I do think it was still the first 5 rounds was the best performance Devin Haney's ever had. Better than Regis. Better. The first 5 rounds, beautiful. Best performance, best Devin Haney, but I don't want to see Bill Haney in that corner no more, man. He's really holding Devin back. But let's get to the main event. David Benavidez versus Anthony Yarde. Now, I did have David Benavidez in this fight. I got all my predictions right, except for, even on the prelims, I got all my predictions right on the button, except for Devin Haney and Brian Norman, because I switched the last second. And I shouldn't have, man. I let the aura get to me. I let the Brian Norman aura get to me, and the way he was speaking and his power. I'm never doing that again, by the way. I learned from my mistake. I know better than that. I just really got to look at the fights, man. I keep getting caught up in the BS, man. I got to look at. Anyways, David Benavidez, I think it was a 7th round TKO. Beautiful work. A lot of people are saying that he didn't have power 175. A lot of people are questioning his chin, including me. I had a short where I was questioning David Benavidez' chin and his ability to take punches at 175 due to Morrell hurting him. But he hit a couple flush shots from Anthony Yarde, and he showed that he can't take them punches. He was put on Yarde. No one's ever beat Yarde like the way he beat Yarde. I mean, he destroyed Yarde, won every single round. It was a masterclass. Beautiful work from David Benavidez. I know he just announced he's fighting Cinco de Mayo, May 2nd in Las Vegas. I heard, I don't know if he said he was fighting Zurdo, but that's what I think he's fighting Zurdo. So for him to move up to 200 cruiserweight, fight Zurdo is ridiculous. But I do think he wants that fight though. But just all-time great stuff from David Benavidez, man. Really great fighter, you know what I mean? He's gonna do great things in the sport. If he does end up staying at 175, I want to see a better BF fight next. I know Bivol is nursing a back injury. Some reports came out that he's gonna come back and just kind of have like a little warm up fight. And I think Better BF will be down to just jump straight into a Benavidez fight. So that's something I would like to see, Better BF versus Benavidez. And yeah, man, tomorrow we're going to get a more in-depth breakdown. I was going to do it tonight, but I'm so damn tired, bro. I got church in the morning. I'm ready for bed. So let me know what you guys think about this. And yeah.